Hello everyone, here I'm going to explain chapter 9 Life in the Temperate Grassland. Here you have to understand in a temperate areas what type of grasslands are found and how people are spending their life. Just as a forest can be defined as a place where trees are the main type of vegetation, grassland can be defined as a region where grasses for the dominant type of plant life. Grasslands make up almost a quarter of the total land surface. It means most of the areas covered with the grassland. The types of plants that grow here greatly depend on what the climate and soil are like. It depends on the climate and the soil, temperature, rainfall. As climate plays an important role in the formation of grassland, it is generally used as basis to the divided grasslands into two broad categories: those that occur in the temperate region and those that occur in the tropical region. Those are occur in the temperate region is known as the prairies. Prairies word has been taken from the Latin word pranita, which means meadow. Prairies, the temperate grassland of the North America, are known as the prairies. It is the region of flat, gently sloping or hill land. For the most part, prairies are treeless. But near the low-lying plains, flanking rivers, valleys, woodlands can be found. Tall grasses up to 2 meter height dominates the landscape. It is actually a sea of grass. The prairies are found in the Rocky Mountains in the west and West Lakes in the east. The prairies cover parts of United States of America and parts of Canada in the USA. The area is drained by the tributaries of Mississippi, and the Canadian prairies are drained by the tributaries of Saskatchewan rivers. The grassland of prairies were the home of the Native American, often called the Red Indians. They were the actual habitant of the continents. The prairies were home of other tribes also, like known as the Apache, the Crow, and the Cree. Now you have to understand about the climate of the prairies. Being located in the heart of the continent, the climate is continental type with extreme temperature. Extreme temperature means when in a winter too cold, in a summer too hot. That is known as the extreme type of climate. The summers are warm with temperature around 20 degrees Celsius, while in winter 20 degrees Celsius has been recorded in Winnipeg, Canada. In winters, a thick blanket of snow covers this region. The annual rainfall is moderate and is deep with the growth of grass due to the absence of the north-south barrier. The local wind is known as the Chinook, blows here. Chinook means it is a hot wind that blows in winter and therefore raises the temperature within a short time. This increase in temperature results in the melting of snow, making pasture land available for the grazing of animals is known as the climate of the prairie. Now you have to understand about the flora and fauna found in the prairies region. Prairies are practically treeless. Their grasses are found in a large areas where water is available. Trees such as willows, alders, poplars grow here. Places that receive rainfall of over 50 centimeters are suitable for farming as the soil is fertile. Though the major crops of this area is maize, other crops including potatoes, soybean, cotton, and alfalfa is also grown over here. Areas where rainfall is very little or unreliable, grasses are short and sparse. These trees are suitable for cattle rearing. Large cattle farms called ranches are looked after by sturdy men called the cowboys. Bison or the American buffaloes is most important animal of this region. It nearly got extinct due to its indiscriminate hunting and is now a protected species. The other animals found in the region are known as the rabbits, coyotes, gophers, and prairie dog. Now you have to understand about the people, what type of people are found over there and what kind of activities they usually do. The people of this region are very hardworking. They have successfully harnessed technology to utilize their rich resources. Two of the most developed countries in the world, the USA and Canada, are located in this region. Scientific methods of cultivation and use of tractors, harvesters, combines has made North America a surplus food producer. The means of combine is a single machine which can combine the task of sowing, plowing, and threshing. That is a three in one. So that's why it is known as the combines. The prairies are also known as the granaries of the world because there too much production is to be done. Due to the huge surplus of wheat production, dairy farming is another major activity or industrial region. The dairy belt extends from the Great Lakes of the Atlantic coast in the east. Dairy farming and extensive agriculture both promote setting up of food processing industries, large minerals deposits, particularly coal and iron, and a good network of roads, railways, and canals in this region have made it the most industrialized region in the world.